Hello, and this is my 1979 El Camino that I have for sale. And as you can see, she has a modified Chevy 350 inside with an Edelbrock carburetor. It's 600 CFM with a performance large cap distributor on here, and obviously very much aftermarket. Then a Edelbrock Performer intake manifold, and I'm assuming it's hooker headers that are on the side, but these are full bore headers coming out, and it goes to an unbalanced true dual exhaust system with slight mufflers, probably cherry bombs. I could be wrong about that, but it's got a nice low note to it. This is not the stock radiator. This is a cross-flow radiator with a very nice coolant bottle there that was added on. It has a new battery. She runs very well. She charges, all fluids hold. The Turbo 350 has a mild shift kit to it. Probably just a mild street to heavy street. Cam is a street cam, or at least a heavy mild pro to street cam. But the combination, whoever built this did a very good job, because it actually does flow well, and the power bandwidth is well within, 3 to 4 or 5,000 RPM. It takes off really nice. She does start up. She's roadworthy. Everything works on her. The fluids have been changed. Brakes were fixed. The lights work. All the running lights work. The rear lights work. What else is there? And she does sound really nice. Oh, speaking of which, these are not the stock wheels. They're slightly wider. I was told they came off of a Camino from about 96 to 97. They're aluminum rims, 15-inch rims. Nice little tire, 25-inch wheel. The interior is to be desired, but any tender loving care to any interior can make them look nice. But she does have an aftermarket alarm system with a Cloys. I'm assuming it's Cloys. Could be wrong. Clifford. Sorry, she's got a Clifford. She has a Clifford alarm system, and it has a dead switch on the exhaust. So if you unlock the door, then you disarm the entire system. The squealer is very noisy, but it does not currently work. Thank God, because my cats are so sensitive. My cat's jumping on it, set it off. So one thing to think about when you have this, but it has your stereotypical speedometer. Fuel gauge does not work. It lies. But the two voltage gauges do work. There's an added-on voltage gauge there. The oil pressure gauge works. She runs at about 40 to 50 psi, and it has a low temperature thermostat inside. Temperature runs at about 170 degrees, and the tach works. She's got a nice little slap shifter in here. Nice little B&M slap shifter. Works really well. Hooks right to the 350. As you can see, the stereo system has a big hole in it. It's kind of missing. Somebody stole it. That used to be a screen, and that's where the DVD player was. But like I said, any tender loving care to the interior system, it would work. Those are the aftermarket speakers that were added on to. But other than that, let's start her up and take her for a lovely spin. As you see, she actually does start up pretty well. She has give her a nice fast idle, bring her down to an idle. She holds her idle really well. And if you stick her in gear, she goes down to about 600 RPM in gear, but she will not die. The torque converter engages right around 1200 RPM, and then will really kick in at about 2000. I'm assuming that's the stall rate for the torque converter is aftermarket. But the fuel tank is 17.5 gallons, and that's where it shows there's a quarter tank left when you have 17.5 gallons in it. It's kind of weird, but she only takes premium fuel, which means the compression ratio is at least 10 to 1. If you can hear this at any good rate, she does sound okay. You have an aftermarket fan. And from what somebody told me, they thought they were hearing a gear driven from the crank to the cam. I cannot confirm that for sure, because it doesn't sound like it. Which does sound really nice. She's got a lot of pep to her. She does run really well. So I'm gonna take that. Come over here. I can take her for a spin for you. And as you can see, these are our true duals. You can see that. She does look good. She is nice. This vehicle is roadworthy. So even if you don't plan on racing her in any way, shape, or form, she is roadworthy. Take my seatbelt. Apologize for that. I need my. There we go. Alrighty. There she is. She's in gear. Give her a little bit of gas. Justify leaving. Back up. Brakes really do work. Now I'm in gear. And there she goes. That's only at 1100 RPM. She sounds just nice. Take her out. If I take her out right here, it's full throttle, wide open. That's the turbo 350. I'm at about 90 miles an hour. The tachometer is incorrect, and the speedometer is incorrect, but she does go. She rides really smooth. I opened her up full throttle. She ain't even up the temperature. A lot of throttle response to her. I'm doing about 50 right now. 55. 60 actually. Just 1.5 times. It's the modified to the speedometer is you times it by 1.5, and that's how fast you're going. I was doing about 50 there. I was doing about nearly 90. And just in that happy little thing. So she does take off. She'll give a rice burner a run for her money. She does go. That was a really nice acceleration for that. But I'm coming over here to the state road, so I have to behave. This is my little back road. But she has a nice interior sound to her. You know, you don't hear the true duals, and you know, it doesn't shake the garbage out of you in any way, shape, or form. It's just really well put together. And I don't think she sucks nearly as much fuel. I haven't figured out what mileage she gets out of her, but I don't think it's actually that crazy. The only thing that's a downfall, she does have tinted windows. Somebody made that add-on. It kind of sucks for driving at night. Really does suck. But she's got really nice acceleration. If you're heavy with the throttle, that carburetor will give you the fuel, and you'll suck lots of fuel. But if you're really good to her, she'll shift at 1200 RPM. So whoever built the Turbo 350, they knew what they were doing. It's a nice strip, street, daily driver, or you can take it out to a track and stand on her and she will perform. Not the best in the world, but hey, what do you do for a 79 Camino that can drive? blinkers work. It shows 99,000 miles. I don't know if it's been rolled over before or not, but it could be. That could be original. So it might only have, the chassis might only have 99,000 miles on it. But she draws a lot of heads when you're driving her down the road. A lot of people look at you kind of funny. They're trying to figure you out. It's enough to make that old man in his truck stand on the throttle to pass you just to see what you got. But thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the vehicle. Come contact me if you have any offers for it.